Hey guys, this is Ricardo, the Superman of Real Estate, and today we're going to talk about the 5 key elements in finding true happiness. Let's get right to it. So I want to give an example. I'm going to write down each of the elements, and these are the 5 key elements. So first we have spiritual, we have mental, we have physical, we have relationships, and we have financial. And I find it very difficult, or any human being that can actually master all of these. So if you see, each of them play a role in making this circle. I want you guys to be able to measure yourself to see where you're at. If you're at a 10 or if you're at a 9, you're going to measure yourself from 1 to 10. If you're at a 10 in all of aspects of life or these key elements in true happiness, then you're going to be able to make a full circle. But if you're lacking in one, let's say right now, maybe I haven't been hitting the gym as much. I don't know if you can tell. But I would say my physical right now, it's maybe around a 5. So let's say my spiritual, maybe it's about an 8. My mental, it's about a 9. Financial, it's about a 9. Relationships, I say it's about a 9. But physical, I'm around a 5. So if we complete it, I kind of have a circle going over here, and then it kind of drops a bit. And then on my physical side, gives me like half of a wheel. So the goal is to always have these 5 elements so that it can complete a full circle so that you can cruise down in life. But let's say you're not balanced in none of these, or let's say all of these in these 5 elements, you're not balanced. You're not gonna be able to have a full circle or a wheel. So what would happen if in this car we were to have one of those elements is out? It's like having a flat tire. So you're not going to go very far in life. And that's the same way with these key elements. You want to make sure that you're having a balance in all of these. So like the first one. So I'll talk about myself. So I feel financially, this is actually going to be one of my best years. A lot of the money that I'm making, I'm actually investing back into the business. I'm opening new businesses or the restaurant, the franchise, and I'm hiring a videographer or an employee or an assistant. So I'm investing the money back into my business. And then also we're having fun as a family. So with that same financial, we actually just went to Disneyland. We went to Universal Studios. The year before that, we took a trip to Cancun. And we were at Disney last year as well. So the financial part in my life right now, I feel it's pretty good. But I've been lagging a little bit in the physical side. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have not been waking up at 4 or 5 a.m. I've been sleeping in a little bit longer than that. It's putting a little toll in me. So let's say the physical side. If your physical side is not as good, it's gonna affect you in the rest of them. So that's on the physical side. Now let's talk about maybe my relationships, my family. I think I am in about a 9 as well. I have a very good relationship with my parents. We actually go almost every day to their house. They play with my kids, their grandchildren. I have a good relationship with my wife right now. I feel on the relationship side, it's good. Take some time. And I like to do. I like to go to like a public restaurant, grab maybe some headphones, grab a notebook, go alone to a place and just sit down, think about you, think about your life, think about what am I missing to my happiness, what is missing. And one of the other elements is mental. So since I was a kid, I had a very good mental coach, and believe it or not, that my mental coach is actually my father, my dad. He's actually the one that has instilled in me to always have faith, to always keep pushing, even when things go pretty bad. He taught me to always have a positive attitude, to always have faith, and to always look at life as a lesson. So instead of looking at it as a loss, look at it as a lesson that you've learned in life. If you took a couple of losses, go to that public place or go to somewhere, sit down and think, what do I need to learn from this? Or what can I learn from this? That's a more important question than writing down the losses that you had. Instead of writing your losses down, write down the stuff that you learned. The way that I keep my mental state very strong, believe it or not, I am a big believer in God. and I believe my mental state has kept me pretty strong. I believe that there is a higher being, and I believe that he's watching out for me, and I have faith in him, and I just try my best, and I know that if I try my best, he's going to take care of me as well. So that's on the mental side. A little bit connected to the next one that I want to talk about, spiritual one. I am actually a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which is my church. But maybe a lot of you maybe don't go to church, but you still have a spiritual side in which you want to feel connected to a higher being. So my spiritual side, I feel like I'm in at about an 8. We always try to go to church on Sundays. We always try to serve in the callings or in the different positions that we get in the church, and I always try my best to give back. Maybe it's just not church, but can also be your spiritual growth. And well, at least I believe that there is something called an eternal progression, and every individual has a spiritual progression within us. We can either grow that spiritual progression, or maybe sometimes it doesn't grow at all. And it comes from being aware and staying away from the physical world, I guess you can say. Getting away from like, oh, I want the money, or I want this. It's a little bit more broader vision, I guess you can call it. Or maybe like asking yourself, why are you here? Like, what is the reason why God has sent you to earth? What is your purpose in this life? Who are you going to impact? Who are you going to help? Think about this. It's this one is a little bit deeper. It goes a little bit deeper than the other physical and the financial one, because you have to really dig deep inside of you and really see, what is my purpose here? Am I really just here to work and then die? But think of it a little bit wider, with a wider lens. Look at the people that you need to help, the people that you need to impact. And I feel that it's very important, because sometimes we go after physical or the financial, but this side is very important as well. This is the spiritual side. So guys, remember, there is the 5 key elements to finding true happiness in life: mental, spiritual, physical, relationships, and financial. And remember that each of these elements, depending on where you grade yourself, will either create a pretty bumpy wheel, or it will create a perfect circle or a perfect wheel. And we all know that if we have a perfectly filled wheel, we will be able to progress and to go through life. Guys, thank you for watching this video today. This is not about real estate. Like I said before, talk about life and entrepreneurship and business. But I guess this one was today a little bit more about life and a little bit more about the inner you. So guys, if you have any other ideas about life videos, comment down below. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe, because I will be posting a bunch more videos. This is the Superman of Real Estate, and I'll see you next time.